This is basically just a running video journal of the work that we're doing to turn 22 John Street in Penicuik, which used to be the old Optical Express clinic, into the new the Penicuik Podiatrist Clinic, where my wife Ying Peng will be working. But we had a gas leak, fairly small, fairly minor. Unfortunately, work has ground to a halt yet again due to a gas leak. Now, if you've been watching the other videos, you've probably noticed how big a mess the property was in. So before we started doing decoration, obviously we had to get the place cleaned. Now that was a process in itself. First we couldn't get a company that was able to do the work. Then when we did get a company that was able to do the work, I do have to say they did a brilliant job, as you'll see from these videos. However, this was the third attempt to get them there. The first two, they just didn't turn up. The first one, okay, there was a bit of confusion in starting times. I told them when I'd like them to be there, they told me when they'd be there, and there was a mismatch of about 2 hours. And I replied to their email, which they never saw or didn't reply to. It was all automated modern technology. Give me good old-fashioned human communication again. Second time, they sent the cleaner to the wrong building, so they were leaving me standing there. Made somewhere in the region of about 15 phone calls in half an hour, none of which were answered, so that's probably just nobody being there. Finally gave up, found their website, sent an email, and then this panic guy turns up about 20 minutes later. Is this where I'm supposed to be cleaning? I said yes, and pretty much about an hour and a half late, he started cleaning. So here's some shots of the place being cleaned. So, as of Monday/Tuesday, the decoration team of 2 people started work. So here's just a few shots of very early work that they've been doing, and I would highly recommend them. I did discover something very interesting last week. What you're seeing here is a picture of a door sign that's going up in the building number 15 John Street, which is sort of diagonally directly opposite from us. Basically takes up the left hand side of the top end of the pedestrian area, of the pedestrianised area of John Street. It's being taken over by an organisation called Microshops, which, when you look at the website, you think, I don't know, but for us, I'm actually quite excited about it. What they do is they take big properties, they subdivide them into smaller units, and then they rent them out as what they call local micro shops. It's aiming to be sort of crafty things, but they seem to be, based on the website, if you take what they're saying, they seem to be having a big impact in the sites they're in. They're in another 6 sites up and down the country. And when you look at their website pictures, they do seem pretty fully occupied with lots of small businesses. So anything like this that's going to increase footfall is obviously good for us once we've got the shop sign up. With regard to opening, the clinic will be treating patients probably towards the second week of December. However, we were planning on doing a big opening event when we opened, but we're getting too close to Christmas and the actual opening date is just too unpredictable. There's been so many delays, and we're even assuming that there's no more future delays. We are going to have a big marketing opening. We're going to invite clients in controlled numbers, obviously, to come and have a good walk around, but Christmas is coming. I know it might be a month and a half away, but it's getting too close to do a big PR event and get the benefit of that. So the official opening event will now be towards the end of January, just before the Chinese New Year. That's important because Ying Peng, my wife, obviously she's been trading in Penicuik. There's no secret she's Chinese, so that is a big celebration for her. So what perfect time for her to open up the clinic. Anyway, exact dates and times will obviously come out in due course. Anyway, that's all for now. There will be another video in a week or two.